Hey, what's up YouTube? Google's Pixel 4a has been announced and it's targeted to compete with the iPhone SE 2020 and OnePlus Nord. Let's see how they brought up this phone after the worst hit of Pixel 4. The Google have made this phone as basic as they could. First off, the design of the phone is pretty straightforward as it is a plastic body. By giving a fingerprint scanner at the back, and for a modern outfit, they brought up the bezel-less design thanks to the punch-hole camera with a fancy power button which shows off to be a decent budget phone. Even though this phone is pretty basic on the outside, it turns out to be a near flagship device from the inside. This phone equips a Snapdragon 730G, which is a decent processor for the price, and 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, a 12MP camera with optical image stabilization at the back, and 8MP camera on the front. As you all know, the Pixel phones are great for the camera and they have kept the pace and even improved a bit in terms of processing the image. But it doesn't come up with a Pixel processing core chip as seen on the Pixel 4, which takes a couple of seconds for the Pixel 4a to process the image after the shot. The display comes with a 5.8-inch OLED screen and a HDR support with Gorilla Glass 3 protection on it. And the exciting part is the headphone jack, which I think most people won't bother about it nowadays, as people are slowly migrating towards the wireless technology because most of the flagships nowadays aren't equipping any headphone jacks. And it's good that Google Pixel still sticking up to the headphone jacks. I still want to know about you guys on the headphone jack. Comment down below whether you are migrating to Bluetooth or you still want to stick up with the headphone jacks. Then looking at the battery, the Pixel 4a has a 300mAh more than the Pixel 4, which can't be compared because Pixel 4a battery life sucks due to the solely radar sensor on the front which no one gives a shit. Since the Pixel 4a equips a low-end Snapdragon 730G processor, I think the battery life won't be much of an issue when it's leaving 10 to 20% of charge at the end of the day. Overall performance of this phone can be smoother because of the flawless Android experience from Google to their product will make it usable. Speaking of usability, Google have provided this Titanium security chip on the device and software updates for this phone for the next 3 years. And I don't feel there's a good longevity for this phone while concerning the processor as it is a low end. And that processor has been released way back in 2019. Comparing it with its competitor like new iPhone SE and OnePlus Nord, they got a pretty good processor for the same price range. Since this is a $349 device, Google have developed this device as simple as it can be and dropped all unnecessary things like wireless charging, water and dust resistance, high refresh rate panel, and 5G, which in most countries haven't tasted it yet. So Google equipped this phone only with the essentials like good camera, good battery life, good display, good OS just to keep it under the budget. Google have reduced the production cost for Pixel 4a by not giving any choices in the color or the memory variant. Google provides only one color named just black and one memory variant for this phone. And that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. Thank you for watching. Do leave a like, comment, and I'll try to answer as much as possible. And subscribe to have more videos like this.